guys, Rob from the Off Grid Tiny House, and today I'm going to show you and kind of explain my off the grid tiny house solar setup. And basically, if you want to get off the grid via solar power, you can do it for $5,000 or less. And I'll get into everything right now. So now I'm in Canada, so my prices of things will be higher than most people who watch my videos. So a lot of Americans, a lot of Europeans, they have way better deals than us here in Canada. So that $5,000 could be a lot less, but I'm just going to give you a rundown of what I got. So up above on the roof, horizontally facing straight up into the sky, I have two LG bifacial solar panels. And I couldn't tell you the watts and stuff right at this moment, but if you look back in my videos on YouTube, you can get the actual model and type. Anyways, they're wired in series, and they go into this disconnect switch. It's basically a big on and off switch. From there, that gets fed into my MPPT charge controller. Alrighty, this is a 60 ampere. Batteries are sitting at 14.12 and 23 amps coming in on a nice cold winter day. I got a fuse, I got a switch, and all kinds of stuff. So I have two 100 amp hour 12 volt lithium iron phosphate batteries, and they're wired in parallel, giving me a whopping 200 amp hours of lithium power. Then if you follow this line, there's a switch, goes to my pure sine wave inverter, and it's just a little guy. It's a little cheapo guy, but he runs, I believe, up to 1600 watts. So I'm currently using them to charge up some batteries for my tools and other things. And all this other stuff here is just controls, and this guy is not even being used, but these guys are. And the important thing about the lithium iron phosphate batteries, they like to stay nice and warm like us humans. So I put these electric USB heater mats underneath both batteries, and it keeps them about 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, the mats stay about 80 degrees, so the batteries get a little bit of heat transfer and stay in the cozy zone. And they are actually run via this 12 volt cigarette plug socket. So I got the two mats plugged in here, and that's a quick high charge connector, but I don't know if the mats are high charge, but it doesn't really matter. So that's how I keep these batteries in the dead cold, even if I'm not here, toasty warm, and you have to do that or it won't accept a solar charge to keep refreshing the batteries. So at lowest, I've seen these drop to like 12.9 with just the electric heater mats keeping them going. And here is some paperwork on my settings for the charge controller. And yeah, so my panels, the two on the roof, cost me a little over $1,000, so like maybe 1,100 bucks. That switch was like 40 bucks, I think. The MPPT charge controller, when I bought it, was like $865. The batteries were about 900 a piece. So there's three with the switch, I guess you could say. So $3,000, 4, and then a little bit. So I'm well under the $5,000, guys, for an off-grid solar system. It runs my entire place. And also in the summertime runs a window air conditioner on max non-stop while the sun's out. Gotta love it. I haven't run this during the nighttime when I don't have any solar coming in, because I like to baby my expensive batteries and not drain them down. But it runs absolutely everything in here, my entertainment, and on and on and on. And I'm currently, I'll show you over here, currently heating up the off-grid tiny house via my DIY barrel stove build. And I need to open the door to get some more heat going, it seems, because it may be going out if I don't give it some more air. So that's what we're dealing with here, guys. So for under $5,000, you can have a complete off-the-grid tiny house system that runs basically pretty much everything an average person would use. Now, I have a Dometic 12-volt refrigerator slash freezer that I do not leave plugged in during the wintertime because I'm not here full time yet. But this guy's always running in the summer as well. And I can run basically everything, including a window air conditioner on this setup, and it's well under $5,000. So you guys can shop around and get better prices, I'm sure, because here in Canada we have to suffer through tariffs and duty fees and currency exchange and all that nonsense. So yeah, you can do it. It's definitely doable. And the reason I chose those batteries specifically was they have a lifespan of about 15 years plus if you baby them, and that's pretty damn good, guys, compared to your average crappy lead acid batteries out there. So gotta love it, can't beat it. So hopefully that helps you guys out. If you have any questions on my system, let me know. Again, the LG bifacial solar panels, I believe they are 322 watts a piece, giving me like a whopping 750 watts or something like that. But they're wired in series, and they're like the next gen type, or the newer of the generation solar panels. And the important lesson I've learned is buy brand name solar panels so you have an actual warranty. I went with a no-name company and got ripped off, and company was defunct, and they continue to do that scam on Amazon, so watch out. They just keep closing down their store and reopening under another name, but it's the same crap product. So go with a brand name product, guys. Renogy, LG, whatever you guys can get your hand on with a reputable supplier, and go to town. I can recommend what you do first is buy your solar panels, buy your charge controller, buy your devices, so inverters, switches, wire, cables, all that stuff, and then get the batteries last on your purchase. And the reason for that is you can basically set up your setup on like a wood board here, not as ugly as mine, but in waiting to save up for your batteries, to pay for your batteries, you can make your a plywood board or something, design your setup, how you're gonna wire everything, and get the batteries last, because you don't want to buy your batteries first and have them sit around for months or even a year without doing anything with them. That's the whole kind of theory behind that. So get all your other components first before the batteries. Batteries are last, and then go to town. So guys, hope you enjoyed. That's how to get off the grid with solar for $5,000 or less. And it is definitely doable. I just showed you my running system. It's been running for at least a year now, and I'm gonna enjoy it. Oh, I got some smoke coming out of the door. Gotta handle that. Hold on.